It's time to feel uplifted. To begin, just come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Take a deep breath in and out. Once more in and out. Belly inflates as you inhale. Navel moves back. Your core engages. Pelvic floor lifts as you exhale. And then adding some movement to this. So as you inhale, rock forward on your sits bones a lot. And as you exhale, hold your knees, rock back, and engage the deep lower belly muscles. So you inhale forward and you roll to the fronts of the sits bones, and then you exhale, roll all the way to the back of the sits bones, really squeezing and working the deep lower belly muscles. Really think of a ice cream scoop, scooping out your lower belly as you rock back on the sits bones. Accentuating the exhale as you round back. Just close your eyes and do a couple more, focusing on this toning of your pelvic floor on the exhale as you round, weight way back in the sits bones. Ice cream scoop, pubic bone to navel. Good, and then come up, upright, deep inhale. Full exhale. And now come around to all fours. Hands just a little in front of the shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round again, scooping the lower belly and lifting the pelvic floor. So we're going to do this a few times. And fire up your Ujjayi breath here. And see if you can just add some extra time to your Halloween cat shape here, just squeezing the pelvic floor. Maybe just an extra 3 to 13 seconds. And then as you're ready, downward facing dog. Smooth inhale and exhale. Feel how the belly naturally expands on the inhale. And how you can kind of tighten the core, engage the pelvic floor on the exhale. And ground through the hands, hips up and back. Just gently stretching your heels towards the ground, pedal out the legs. And then inhale, come forward into plank pose. As you exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Inhale, stretch the leg out, but don't arch the low back. Keep the belly drawing up and in. And then exhale, round the knee to the nose. Inhale back, you stay in plank pose, sides of the waist up. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay in plank. Inhale, stretch the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch the leg all the way up now to downward facing dog. Open the hip. Should feel good. Relief. And then set that right leg down. Rock forward to plank again. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, straighten that left leg back. Be mindful not to arch in the lower back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch the left leg back. Stretch the sides of the waist and the heart forward. Exhale, knee to nose. And then one more. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. And now inhale, stretch the left leg up and back to three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Big breath. And then left leg down towards the ground, down dog, deep inhale. Full exhale. And then again, right leg yawns up and back. Exhale, knee to nose in a plank position. Hold the breath out. Keep the knee there. Now deep inhale. Full exhale. Hold the breath out for a second or two, and then one more just like that. Rounding the low back, lifting knee to nose. And then inhale, stretch the leg up and back, down dog. And exhale, this time bring the right foot all the way through between your hands. Knee over ankle, light on the fingertips, chest draws forward. And now float your arms alongside the hips. Sternum forward, chest slightly open, lower belly engaged. 3 deep breaths here, really strong legs. Deep full breaths. Front ankle directly under the knee. If your low back is tender, keep them where they are. Otherwise, extend biceps along ears. 3 more deep breaths here. Really use your Ujjayi breath to help you stay here. Back leg firm. Right hip draws back and in. Floating ribs draw up in towards the spine. And now inhale, come up to high lunge. Bend the back knee and create that scooping action in the lower belly that we've been focusing on. Lengthen the tailbone down. And once you have that, you can straighten the back leg. Keep lifting the lower belly up and in. Front ribs draw in. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back. Plank pose, big inhale. And then slowly lower chaturanga, or you can modify knees, lowering all the way down to the ground and taking cobra. Meeting us in cobra or holding your cobra, kneecaps off the ground. And as you're ready, press back, downward facing dog. Big in and X. Left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold the breath out a moment. Deep inhale, but stay where you are. Full exhale, pulling knee to nose. Hold the breath out at the bottom of the exhale. One more just like that. Rounding in the lower back, lifting the knee as high as you can. And then inhale, stretch up and back, 3-legged dog. And now step the foot between the hands, become light on the fingertips, runner's lunge, draw the chest forward. And as you're ready, float the arms back, palms alongside the hips, grounding in the left heel. Back leg firms, left hip pulls back, and see if you can feel that gentle lift of the pelvic floor with each exhale that you hold here. If you're moving on, reach the arms forwards, biceps along ears, powerful breathing here. Keep hugging the lower belly in to support you. Back leg firm. Front ribs lifting, arms lengthening. Last moment. Inhale, high lunge. Bend the front knee deeply. As you exhale, bend the back knee. Find that scooping action. Draw your outer hips in. Lift the lower belly. Lengthen the tail down. And as you're ready, you'll straighten the back leg. Sink more into the front thigh. And lift through the sides of the waist, breathing into your back ribs, knitting the front ribs closed. One more deep inhale. Exhale, hands down, step to plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, or drop the knees, doing the modification I'm showing. Coming into up dog or cobra. We'll all meet downward facing dog, couple of breaths here. strong, slow Ujjayi pranayama. One more deep inhale and exhale. And now bend your knees. Step, jump, or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold and bend the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up, press down through the legs. Exhale, hands to your heart center, dragging down through prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, heart forward for your half lift, back of neck long. Exhale, step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, left heel down, warrior one. Exhale, descend. Stay in down dog or rock forward to plank and hold. Or if you want to move through chaturanga and upward dog, you can. Otherwise, just press back to dog. Left foot forward now, right heel down. Warrior one, just a breath again. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step it back. Your choice to just hold plank like I'm showing, or you could flow through vinyasa, or just hold dog. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Just gather yourself here, deep, full breath, steady gaze. You can bend and re-lengthen the legs. Breathe down into your belly, your third chakra now here. At the end of your next exhale, step, walk, or jump feet to the top of the mat. Inhale lengthens the spine. Your out breath, you fold. Bend your knees deeply now, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring the toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And then stand, hands to heart. Once again, chair pose, Surya B. Fold and straighten your legs. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, or you can always skip it. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Right foot forwards, left heel down, warrior one, just a breath once again. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step back, hold dog, hold plank, or chaturanga if you really are getting after it. Left foot forward now, warrior one. Just a breath, exhale. Again, your mindful choice. Stillness, movement, holding plank, holding dog. Check in with your breathing. Expand the back of the body with your breath. See if you can smooth and iron out your breath here. Slow down your mind. At the end of your next exhale, bend your knees, step, jump, or walk forward. Inhale, half lift. Breathe out, fold, and melt. Your in-breath, chair pose, so toes touch, heels apart. Your exhale, hands to your heart. On the in-breath, circle your arms down, around, and up. On your out-breath, bend the knees, fold over your legs. Heel toe the feet now as wide as the mat and sit your hips down for Malasana, squat pose. Press the biceps into the inner thighs, roll the weight onto the pinky toe sides of the feet, and then sit back and come to lie down on your back. Soles of feet on the ground, hands clasped behind the nape of the neck, right where the hairline meets the neck. Ground the lower back into the floor And on an exhale, come on up and bring your legs into a tabletop position. Lower them and then bring them back up. So you're holding here in a crunch, lifting and lowering the legs so they go into tabletop with shins parallel to the floor, and then you lower. Lift and lower. Head is lifted the whole time, powered by your abs. Good. Lift into tabletop. Really gently set the feet down. And now this time, next time you're in table, just hold. So stay here, static, hold. Pull the navel down into the mat. Sides of the waist pull down into the mat. The head is still lifted. And from here, you'll begin your bicycle crunches. Left elbow to right knee really slowly. Right elbow to left knee really slowly, lengthening the opposite leg. Notice that the knee is not coming back past the line of the hip. So don't pull the knee in towards the elbow. Imagine like a wall at your hips, and your knees cannot cross that wall. So you'll see here how really slowly I'm moving, really slow. So left elbow, right elbow, opposite leg, really slowly, gently lengthens. And now just extend both arms alongside the hips. The head still hasn't come down to the floor. Pull the navel down. Keep accentuating the exhale. Shins are parallel to the floor and table, and now straighten the legs. You still haven't come down. Keep reaching forward. Lower the right leg. And now lower the left. Slowly alternating. So if you need to bend the knees or not come as low as I'm showing here, that's completely fine. Keep the integrity of the low back grounding into the floor. Keep thinking of that ice cream scoop motion we've been working with all class as you do these alternate leg lifts. And now little pulses with the right leg. So you're just pulsing the right leg up and down. 7, 8, and up, and now left leg goes. Little pulses. Pulse. 6, 7, and 8. So you still haven't come down. Both legs up. Hold. Pull. Imagine you're reaching for something ahead of you, and now reach for your toes. Little pulses, little crunches. So you're just pulsing up, trying to reach your toes. Little pulses, little crunches. Keep it going. Little pulse up, up more. So never come down, just keep pulsing up and up more. And now pull yourself into Navasana. Whew! You got this. You're in your Navasana now. Deep breaths. We're here for 7 and 8. Good. Pull the knees into the chest. Relax. And take the knees wide. Make some circles. Super intense little series. Bring the legs back up, this time taking the hands underneath your seat, and we'll just lower and lift. So flex the feet to lower, just like I'm showing here, and pointed to lift. And the wrists and the hands underneath the seat now are really aiding you in keeping that scooping motion of the low belly. Let's do 10. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. You got this. Modify the range. Don't take the legs down quite as far if you feel your low back arching off the floor. Flex as the feet go down, point as they come up. You got this. You're almost there. Stay strong. It's hard to see, but my feet are actually kind of in a first position as I'm doing this exercise. So the heels are touching and the toes are out in a V shape. And now hold. This is your last one, so just hold at the bottom. Heels are hovered off the ground. Just for 3, just for 2, just for 1. And now pull the knees into the chest. Nicely done. Rock up to Navasana again. Last little bit. So we get a chance to hold our Navasana again. Lengthen the sides of the waist, heart lifts. And now set the feet down. Relief. Upavishta Konasana. Wide-legged forward fold. And just Catch your breath. Let the head hang. You can sway a little bit side to side. Send the breath down into your low back. Really amazing work. Flex the feet and come into a lateral side stretch. Right arm alongside the ear. Make sure there's a lot of space between the shoulder and the ear. You can gaze up or gaze down. Just let this feel good. Really stretch out the side of the body and then take it up and over to the other side. And grounding down through both sits bones, pressing the femur, the bone of the thigh down, flexing the feet actively back towards the face. And come back up to center. Come into a cross-legged seat just as we started. And just bring your attention, your awareness now to the area of the third chakra, your navel center, your power center. How does it feel for you now, having devoted so much time and attention to this space? Take these next few moments to just notice the quality of your energy. Bring your attention, your awareness, a sense of healing light to the area of the third chakra. Deep breath in and out. And from here, you can keep the hands at heart center or lift them to the third eye. And if you like, bow forward and say, Namaste. Namaste. Amazing job. Now you're all set up to go out and have the best day ever. Here's a practice I suggest you try tomorrow. Remember, you have the power to uplift yourself and set the tone of your entire day. From my heart to yours, namaste.